Hi, welcome to our guide for 5.4 Monk. Jumping right into it, gear-wise you should be prioritizing weapon damage and item level as you acquire better gear. Ideally, you should aim for a GCD of 1.96 to be able to get 11 GCDs in Riddle of Fire. This is attained between 761 and 914 skill speed. The priority for substats is crit followed by direct hit and determination. Make sure to avoid skill speed beyond what is required. The potions you will be using for this tier are HQ grade 4 tinctures of strength, and your food of choice will be HQ smoked chicken. As a side note, because the BIS food's primary stat is determination, debt melds end up being better than direct hit in the BIS set due to stat tiering. If you're interested in learning more about stat tiering, there will be a link to a write-up in the description. You should be aiming to always hit your positionals where possible. We have Boot Shine, True Strike, and Demolish for the rear, Dragon Kick, Twin Snakes, and Snap Punch for the flank. You should also always maintain uptime of your Dot, Demolish, Buff, Twin Snakes, and ensure every Boot Shine is buffed by Leaden Fist. Monk's rotation is essentially a priority system. You have a 3-step combo, and at each step you are provided 2 options. If you don't have Leaden Fist, you use Dragon Kick. If you do, you use Boot Shine. If Twin Snakes is down or about to fall off, use Twin. If not, use True Strike. If Demolish is down or is about to fall off, use Demolish. Elsewise, use Snap Punch. Essentially, you'll end up alternating Dragon Kick and Boot Shine, Twin Snakes and True Strike, and doing 2 Snap Punches between each Demolish. For 2 targets, you would do your normal rotation, ensuring Demolish is applied to both targets if it will take for longer than 6 seconds, and substituting Snap Punch for Rock Breaker. For more than 3 targets, apply Twin Snakes, and then cycle between your AoE GCDs, Rock Breaker, Arm of the Destroyer, and 4-Point Fury. Remember to use Elixir Field, Tornado Kick, and Enlightenment on cooldown in AoE situations. 6-sided Star is a situational tool that should only be used before a downtime that is greater than 2 GCDs, or if the boss is about to die. While you have 3 types of fists, you should always aim to be in Fists of Fire as it increases damage dealt. Fists of Wind increases your movement speed, while Fists of Earth reduces the damage you take. These 2 are generally not worth using. Use Elixir Field, Tornado Kick, Forbidden Chakra, and Shoulder Tackle on cooldown, saving 1 charge of Shoulder Tackle for each Riddle of Fire. Doing this will align everything with the Riddle of Fire window. As emphasized in the beginning, the goal is to get 11 GCDs and all of your oGCDs under Riddle of Fire. Your oGCD window can get quite cluttered, and depending on your luck with chakra procs, you can find yourself in some awkward situations where using a chakra may cause another oGCD to fall out of the Riddle of Fire window. As such, your priorities in the Riddle of Fire window are as follows: using Forbidden Chakra as it procs comes first, followed by Elixir Field and Tornado Kick, and finally Shoulder Tackle. However, if using a chakra will push Tornado Kick or Elixir Field outside of Riddle of Fire, then you should instead prioritize the use of Tornado Kick and Elixir Field. As a side note, you shouldn't double weave on Monk. While it's theoretically possible if you have below 10 ping, most people won't be able to double weave, and attempting to do so will cause you to clip your GCD and your final Demolish will fall out of Riddle of Fire. You should use Feint to help with physical tank busters or raid wides. Mantra should be used to help with heavy raid wide healing. Riddle of Earth can be used to mitigate personal damage only if it won't cost you a usage that you would otherwise need to mitigate positionals. If your healers are struggling or you take individual damage, you can use Second Wind and or Bloodbath to heal yourself. Finally, as a last resort in an emergency situation, you can swap to Fist of Earth to mitigate damage to yourself. The opener begins by setting us up with a Leaden Fist and applying Twin Snakes before immediately entering our burst window with Riddle of Fire. Once Riddle of Fire is up, we apply Demolish, spend our Chakra, and then spend the Leaden Fist we set up earlier. Following this, we use Perfect Balance to alternate Dragon Kick and Boot Shine 3 times, while weaving in Brotherhood followed by our other damaging oGCDs. Once Perfect Balance falls off, we end with an uncombo Dragon Kick before reapplying Twin Snakes and Demolish as Riddle of Fire falls off. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video useful.